Hey, what's going on guys? Adam here and welcome to the channel. In this video, we are reviewing Public, the stock investing mobile app where finance meets social media. This app started gaining a lot of traction in late January, actually right around the time of the Robinhood GameStop fiasco. But that's gotta be a pure coincidence though, right? Anyway, we'll take a look at an overview of Public, then some key considerations, and at the end I'll give you the verdict on when you might want to use it. I'll also quickly compare Public to other ways to trade stocks. If you want to check it out, I put a link down below that gets Michael Bolton to follow your profile. Now back to the good part. Just kidding, but you will get a totally free stock valued up to $70 just for signing up. That is easy money. You can also follow me for free on the Public platform to see what trades I'm making, my portfolio, or just to say hey. While you're doing that, you might as well smash the like button, which, would you look at that, it's also free. So as I mentioned, Public is a relatively new investing app launched in September of 2019, but they have actually been in the business since 2017 under their previous name, Matador. They provide a really intuitive and clean-looking mobile app for buying and selling stocks. They focus on their primary goal from the very beginning, to help investing and finance reach a broader audience by making stock purchases simple and more affordable. Funny enough, the face of their marketing campaign right now is Michael Bolton, known for his popular breakup songs, and their angle is breaking up with your current brokerage. Robinhood. Oh, excuse me. Nah, just kidding. But it's pretty easy to see they're trying to pick up disgruntled Robinhood users after the whole fiasco where they halted trades on a bunch of stocks. When it comes to actual trading, they offer fractional shares where you can buy a slice of a company's stock. If you want to buy a share of Amazon, which is $3,500 right now, you don't have to shell out all of that just for a single share. You can buy a small piece with as little as $1, which is a pretty small chunk. Zoe instead of Zeke this time. For real though, while fractional shares are a lot more common these days, not all brokerages support them, and it's a pretty big plus. Another awesome feature Public has is no commissions. So you can trade as much as you like, as often as you like, completely for free, which is crazy because I remember not long ago we were paying $5 per trade on Fidelity and TD. We've come a long way, so I will give Robinhood that. They were the first to do this and absolutely changed the game, but now basically everyone is offering this. Despite the free trades, I definitely don't recommend day trading on this account. They actually gently nudge you towards long-term investing, which I absolutely love. They don't resort to confetti, numbers constantly ticking, or bright flashing colors to gamify the whole experience like you're sitting in a casino. Robinhood, oh man. Sorry about that, I don't know what's going on there. Instead, they focus on the fundamentals that have been proven to make money. Public has a dividend reinvesting plan, also known as a DRIP, where they take the dividends that you earn from any stocks you buy and use that to buy more of that stock. Again, with fractional shares and no commission. This is a much less common feature that is great for automating your investing even further. Normally, you would receive your dividend in your account in cash and have to manually execute a trade in order to reinvest it. But with this feature, they take care of all of it for you with just one click of a button. So these are all pretty common features for a brokerage in 2021, and most of them will have these in some form. However, there are some other features that are not as common. Some other brokerages like Robinhood use payment for order flow, where they receive a commission from a market maker to route your orders through them. And usually that market maker will go and sell your trading information to people who want to predict the market. You know, if it's free, you are probably the product. This doesn't necessarily impact your experience using these brokerages directly, but it could lead to losing money since they do this on a large scale and the people buying your information might be looking to manipulate the market with it. It's nice to know that Public takes a different approach, instead turning to an optional tipping system, just like tipping a waiter at a restaurant, in order to generate revenue on top of lending securities and interest on cash balances, which seems to be working for them. The last and most unique feature is a social network built into the app itself, which could be nice for friends to keep up to date with each other's trades in a group chat, or for beginners looking for inspiration on what stocks to research. It actually has some decent research and tips, but remember, Don't take some person on the internet's advice, and always do your own research. And if you don't want to do that, then just go with a broad market low-cost index fund like VOO or VTI that generally offers consistent returns. So with all these great features on Public, there are some that are missing. To be fair, a lot of these are intentional since it's a platform focused on accessible investing for beginners. First, Public is a mobile app only. There is no web app. This aligns with their beginner-friendly goals, but it could be a deal breaker since doing everything on a mobile app can get a little tedious. Second is their customer support. They have an in-app support feature that is text chat only and is not always instant. They also have a support email address if you prefer that. There's no way to pick up the phone and call them, so if you're having any issues, they might take a while to resolve. I messaged support a couple times and I got fairly quick responses during the hours that the market was open, which is alright, but far from perfect. Third, they do not support derivatives like options trading, nor do they have margin, which is a form of leverage that is basically a loan on your investments. This is actually perfect for beginners since these greatly increase your risk and can put you in a really bad spot if you're not careful. Like when Robinhood allowed a 20-year-old inexperienced investor to trade options, then through an error in their system showed that he lost $750,000, all while not providing adequate customer support to quickly resolve the issue, and sadly took his own life because of it. This situation should never have happened in the first place, and it's good to see Public taking precautions to protect new investors while they learn the ropes. Fourth, Public also has very limited research tools and portfolio data. The information they provide when researching stocks is only the basic info like market cap, PE ratio, and dividends, while the portfolio data is all lumped up and averaged together for a single stock. If you're looking for a more detailed portfolio tracker, I created one that is totally free with instructions. I'll link it up here and down below. Their lack of detailed data is probably intentional since stock and portfolio analysis can get complicated real quick, but it would be nice to see some more in-depth data than just the basics, especially when the social network is pretty much the only research tool they have. Now, don't get me wrong, I like the thought behind the social network where people can share ideas, and it could be something that gets people excited about investing and engaged long-term, which is a good thing, but it could also be used in a bad way. For example, if people leverage their influence on the platform to pump and dump a stock. A lot of the people with verified accounts seem to have legitimate research, but it's just something to keep in mind. Again, do your own research and don't blindly trust someone on the internet, not even me, I'm a sketchball, even though they have a large following, which I don't. But I love every single one of you. The last consideration is they only support normal taxable accounts, so no IRAs, 401ks, or HSAs. For a beginner investor, that stuff can be pretty overwhelming, so it kind of makes sense. They also have a few articles on saving for retirement on their website, so at least they have something to help you. If you don't want to do that, at least max out your employer's 401k matching if it's available to you. It's literally just free money. All right, here's the verdict. You might want to use this if you're a beginner, are looking for a simple and intuitive mobile app, or are looking to add a social aspect to your investing. They offer a really clean experience without a lot of the crazy bells and whistles distracting you from learning the basics and practicing good fundamentals. Real quick, let's compare Public to one of the oldest and largest brokerages in the world and my personal favorite, Fidelity. Now, I've used pretty much every major stock investing platform. Vanguard, Webull, Robinhood, Wealthfront, TD, M1, you name it, I've probably used it. But I've always stuck with Fidelity from day one of my investing journey, and they have never let me down. Compared to Fidelity, Public has not been around nearly as long. Fidelity is one of the OGs, founded in 1946 with both a web and mobile app. While they have made massive improvements to both user interfaces, Public's is a lot cleaner in my opinion. But it also doesn't have as many features as you can probably tell. This isn't a good or bad thing, it really just depends on what you're looking for in a brokerage. Like Public, Fidelity also supports fractional shares, as you can see here with all the decimals in my shares, no commission trading, dividend reinvesting, and they do not take payment for order flow. So you still get all the, what I consider essential features of an investing platform with either option. Fidelity has a lot more complex features built in, like options, margin, and multiple account types, but again, this just depends on what you are looking for in a brokerage. I personally use all of those features now, but I definitely did not when I first started investing. There's no social network on Fidelity, but instead they have a full suite of research tools and detailed portfolio data, so you can have most, if not all, the information you need to make the right decision when investing and to check and make sure that your portfolio's performance is up to snuff. Last but not least, my favorite feature is they have an amazing customer support with a phone number, instant chat, and email. Hell, they even called me once out of the blue just to tell me they opened up a branch nearby and to see if I needed anything. Now that's a company that actually cares about their customers, and you really can't say that about a lot of other brokerages. So that's it. There is my honest review of Public, plus an option to compare it against. My opinion is that it is a perfect place to start out with investing, with a simple UI and a unique social aspect to it. Just be aware of their middle-of-the-road customer service and limited features which you might outgrow. Hopefully this video helps you decide if Public is one that you want to invest with. If you want to try it out, there's a link down below that will get you a free stock valued up to $70. Have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take it easy.